So now we're going to get into, again, this is all leading on to the braking mechanics. I feel like this is the best way for you to learn the braking mechanics, understanding each puzzle that we're dealing with in order to finish the calf slicer. So we removed the walls, the foot, the knee, him raising his hips. We got on top of his hips with my chest. Now the next thing I need you guys to understand. My goal when I'm doing this calf slicer with Noah is I want him face down. That's brutal. His body like this, with his calf going up. That's a nightmare for somebody, right? So how do I achieve that? How I achieve that is removing his knee from his chest. All right. So I'm going to be here with Noah, and we're going to be going to this calf slicer here. I end up in this spot here. Now notice, I got my chest on top of him here. This is great. I can finish a lot of people like this. But he still has a post. He's still alive. Like his body's still here. Wouldn't it be stronger if I moved his knees away from his... Look how his knee moved away from his hip. So if his knee's under his hip like so, he has post. The second I move his knee out of the alignment of his hip, like you see how his hip and knee are all together, like in one line? As I tuck it away, and I keep his foot low. Look how his knee starts leaving. Look how this starts going to the floor. Look how this starts going to the floor. Look where he ends up. This is the worst spot ever, guys. You see that? So if I can get his knee off of his hip in the alignment, I end up here. So what I would advise you to do when you're doing a calf slicer is whenever you lock like this, I want you to try to get his knees off his chest by tucking it away. Tucking it away. Tucking it away. Now, as I bring my hips up, look how his body starts falling. Look how that gives me the ability to start climbing my head, which I'm going to talk about after with the braking mechanics. But I wanted to show you guys, look, every time I can take his knee off his hip, this is like the most brutal spot that somebody could be. Like their back, everything is horrible here, all right? So next objective is us removing his knee from the alignment of his hip, taking his knees off of his chest, basically. Every time we move his knees away from his chest and hip, he ends up in this horrible face down position.